Hey everybody, it's Melissa. Happy Tuesday. It has been kind of a rainy, gloomy, muggy kind of a day here in Washington. So I had to work an early shift at work today. And so when I was walking, I got to see a rainbow, which was really cool. Actually, two rainbows, but I only got a picture of one. So if you know me at all, like I love to take pictures. So I did stop and take one. So I will put that at the end of this video if you're interested. But anyways, so I didn't have a bad day at work, but just kind of like annoyed. Like almost felt like a crazy kind of Monday, like a lot of things just not going as planned and whatnot. But anyways, not necessarily a bad day, just kind of, I don't know, I feel kind of lazy, I think, too, because of the rain and stuff. But I made it home, I took a shower, and here I am in my closet to talk to you guys. So, of course, this video is about my 7th week of the keto diet. It was better than last week, and I'm kind of curious, so anybody else out there that's doing the keto diet, do you notice when you are on your period that your weight loss is less? Because I'm not sure if it's the weight loss is less or if you just are holding more water. So I'm just kind of curious. So comment below if you notice that it's a little bit slower. So that was last week and partially into this, into the 7th week that started. And I just noticed like last week was not so great. But the 7th week, so this current week, I am down another 2 pounds. And so that's a total loss of 22 pounds in 7 weeks for me. And I'm very content with that because I've only worked out at the gym once in 7 weeks, which is terrible. Don't judge me. I'm trying to get my life right. But anyways, I walk back and forth to work. So that's probably maybe close to 30 minutes of walking a day, plus whatever walking I'm doing at work, but I don't really count that because it's different every day. So say 30 minutes walking a day. I know that I probably would lose more weight if I got my butt in the gym, but lazy, and really there's no good reason. There really isn't. So anyways, without working out, I lost 22 pounds in 7 weeks. So to me, that's really great. Something I kind of wanted to put in here as well. People have asked a few things about, why did I start keto, and like what makes this different than other diets. And so a couple of things here. First off, I found out about keto through a couple of like talk shows like Dr. Oz. I can't remember the others, but just briefly, but I kind of like brushed it off like, oh, they're always talking about a new diet, and then I went on to YouTube and I started, searching people that have done keto, and primarily females, to kind of get a good perspective. And I noticed a couple of the women that I actually still watch pretty consistently lost weight fairly quickly, and they weren't really working out, and they were saying that they were full, and they only had a couple of days at the very start of it that were rough, and then after that it was fine. So I thought, why not try it? I watched some of their what I eat in a day videos and all of that, and basically my very first week of keto, I would say I probably did like the lazy keto, if that's what you want to call it. I ate pretty much the same thing every day. I either had eggs or like salami and cheese or a salad. It was very, very basic. I didn't really cook anything other than like boiling the eggs or maybe making scrambled eggs. So the first week I was really lazy with it. I didn't really look up recipes or nothing like that. But when I noticed I lost a good chunk of weight that first week, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool considering I'm not working out. So anyways, after that, I want to say the first couple of days I had a little bit of a headache, felt a little bit dizzy, and from what I think it was giving up caffeine for the most part. I do drink coffee still, but I cut out pop like just like, it was kind of a lot, because I know I drank at least probably 1 or 2 cans of pop a day. Maybe not every day, but close to it. And so just taking that out and stopping that, I think that was part of the reason I was getting headaches. And then also I wasn't used to drinking a lot of water. So that's like a huge part in keto. You definitely want to drink a lot of water and keep hydrated. And I know that I wasn't doing that so great. So the first couple days I did feel headache, a little dizzy, not like where I'm going to pass out or anything like that, but just kind of a little bit funny. So anyways, I never got the keto flu, unless you want to call those first 2 days that, but some people say that they really start to feel sick for maybe like even a week, where they, it's almost like they're withdrawing from the sugar and things like that. And I thought that I was going to get the keto flu, and if you want more information on that, comment below and I can make a video about the keto flu, or you can just, Google it. But basically your body is freaking out because you're changing the way you're eating and what you're drinking and everything. And I thought that I was going to get the keto flu for sure, because I was drinking a lot of pop, eating a lot of sugar, tons of carbs. I loved bread, loved pasta. And so I thought for sure I was going to get sick. And when I didn't, I was like, I'm winning. Okay. So anyways, after that first week, it kind of won me over, because I wasn't hungry all the time. And actually I had to force myself, and I still kind of do have to force myself to eat more fats than what I probably ever normally did. And that's because you get full so fast, but it's a good thing. It's just, you really have to track, because if you don't get enough fat, healthy fats that is, into your body, like avocados and things like that, then you don't burn as much fat. So anyways, there's a lot to it. But if you are, new to it and you're kind of interested, I would say look at a lot of YouTube videos, Google things, and Pinterest is great for recipes, because now I am fully into the whole recipe thing, trying to cook and be better about all of that. And I want to say another big question that comes up a lot is, is it expensive to eat keto? And honestly, no. I don't buy any garbage. Like everything, well, occasionally my boyfriend wants maybe something that I can't have, but for the most part, for what I'm cooking and things, I'm trying to get organic meats if I can, okay? Because I know sometimes they are crazy expensive, and I'm not gonna pay like $20 for one meal. But like organic fruits and vegetables, things like that. I'm trying to make my own pasta sauces, and just kind of just making things completely different than I used to. You always, or at least I always thought, that you're not supposed to have a lot of butter, you're not supposed to have a lot of salt, you're not supposed to have a lot of meat, you're not supposed to have a lot of fats in general, because that's going to make you fat. And realistically, what makes you fat are the carbs and the sugars that you take in, because the carbs turn into sugar, and then you just have so much sugar, your body's trying to run off of sugar. And so that's why you have to keep filling yourself with sugar, and just because your body is fiending for that energy. And so now, because I'm so used to not having the carbs and the sugars like I used to, my body doesn't, I don't feel bad. I feel pretty energized for the most part. Yeah, sometimes I know I don't drink enough water, and I'll feel kind of that dizzy feeling, and it's just because sometimes at work I get caught up and I can't drink water. I need to be better about that. But I don't feel the need to have the sugary things. Yes, of course, I sometimes see people at work bring in cakes and cupcakes and whatever, right? And of course it looks great, but I remember that feeling, and that's what you really have to do, is remember that feeling that you had after you would eat sugary stuff. I used to get the weirdest feeling. It's almost like once you start eating sugary things, you just need more and more and more of it. So if you do love sugar, there are a lot of sweeter things that you can make with recipes off of Pinterest again. I've made a cheesecake, and I've made a cream cheese filled brownie. Both of those things without regular flour and without regular sugar. Okay, so you have to kind of change your mindset about those things. You have to use either almond flour or coconut flour, butter, and real butter. You want to be using real butter. And then for the sugar, there's like a whole bunch of different replacements that you can use. Swerve is the one that I've been using. And then also I just got one called monk fruit, I believe. So anyways, they're very similar. You would not know the difference. The cheesecake and the brownies that I made were delicious, okay? And I didn't, you know, gain weight eating them. So there is a difference. But anyways, I could go on, and all this video is supposed to be is my 7th week check-in, okay? So anyways, I did lose 2 pounds in my 7 weeks, or my 7th week, and then 22 pounds in 7 weeks, okay? Like I said, there'll be a recipe, my favorite recipe of the week, at the end of this video. And yeah, if you have any recipes or you have any tips, advice, whatever it may be about things that are making you successful, or things you know about the keto diet, please comment below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with me and what I have going on in my life and in my keto diet world. And then also, you know, share this with somebody who maybe needs a little inspiration. Okay? Until next time, see ya!